Okay. I guess I should focus on the time and not on figuring out what other papers I should be using tonight. But hey, here we are. It's 7 o'clock. Welcome. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's Gerald? Oh, I didn't change the batteries in Gerald. Hang on. Let's see if you can make a noise. Nope. Gerald's dead. So we'll do a bell-ish. All right. Anyway, we'll just say, hey, welcome. You're on Tamara's Paper Trail. I'm Tamara Bertram, coming to you from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. This is Mystery Card Monday. Let's start off as we always do with a hi-yo. Let me know who's out there, who's playing along, who's watching, who's creeping, who's in the house while I get my act together. I was just trying to figure out what other papers we're going to use tonight because I only made one card with this layout. Life, been busy, had to do the things, had to make dinner again, all the stuff, right? There's Lena, there's Melanie, hola. Okay, and okay, why are these comments terrifyingly large? Let me just see, what have I done here? Oh, that is way too big. Let's just fix that. There we go. Oh my goodness, look at all the people already right out of the chute. Maybe I'm just, oh, look at the 19 people already. How late am I? Okay, it's 7:02. I guess, wow. Okay, tonight's going to be fun. I can't get my act together. My cursor doesn't, what is going on here? Okay, my cursor is not cooperating. There we go. Let's just go with that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Chaos. Christine's in the house. Hey, Joy. Hello, Tracy. Long time no chat. Sonia's in the house. Gail. Heidi-ho. There's Penny. Charlene from Missouri. Hello. Hey, Jennifer. Hi, Mama. Mama House. Mary Pool's in the house. Gloria. Hello. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Hi, Alexina and Jen. Marcella. Deborah. How you doing? Paulette. Bernice. Hello. Bernice, I do in fact have some glue and some silicone mats for you. I realized why I have had like 8 silicone mats. I was doing classes back in the day, but also back, I don't know, a couple years ago, I did adhesive kits at Christmas. And so I had lots of glue, tear and tape, dimensionals, and silicone mats. So that's why I'm like, why do I have all these silicone mats hanging around? Like brand new, never been used. That's why. So anyway, when you come all the way from Penticton, I have some for you. So excellent. Hey, Marilyn, dropping in to say hi. She's on YouTube. There's Kathy. Hello. What did we do this weekend? Glue and silicone mats. Yes, you betcha. I gotcha. I got you hooked up. This weekend, I was trying to think earlier. I'm like, what the heck did I do this weekend? Yesterday, I napped. Love-hate relationship with naps. I guess I napped for about an hour. And then guess who couldn't sleep? Yeah. Can't win. But I did nothing yesterday. Nothing of consequence, which was fabulous. And that's what Sundays are for. I'm like, I just kind of farted around the whole day and I really didn't accomplish anything. I didn't get a lot of things sorted. I didn't get a lot of work done. Actually, I didn't get any work done. I pretty much sat on my tuchus and did a whole lot of nothing, and it was glorious. Thank you. Saturday was a lot busier. Saturday, I forgot that it was Creativity Now, which is a demonstrator event. It was on my calendar. I had it written down. Did I pay attention to it? Heck no. Because it didn't really matter. I had to go see my dad. Didn't have to. Let me rephrase that. I got to go and see my dad, which always takes precedence. And actually, Rebecca asked me to go to Goodwill with her. That's where she works. And there was a dress she wanted to try on. And I think you can't shop within a couple hours of being on shift. Anyway, she's like, well, do you want to go thrifting with me? I'm like, okay. All right. But we had to leave at like stupid o'clock because then I needed to go see my dad and the day got away from me. So I went thrifting with my daughter. She bought nothing. I spent, it was only $20, but I got like a brand new pair of shoes. They were brand new. And they would have been like $12, but then Rebecca gets a staff discount. So they were like $9. Will I wear them? I don't know. The heel is like this big. So I'm thinking $9. Why not? Couple other little things. I got a blouse for $9, less 30%. Like, you can't really go wrong. Then I went to see my dad for a while. He slept the entire time. He woke up. I think he sensed I was eating his ice cream. So he woke up. I gave him the rest of the ice cream, and then he probably fell asleep. And I sat there for an hour and a half and watched him sleep, and then I left. Craig picked me up, and we went to try to find some new bar stools for our eating bar. The ones we got from Wayfair, and they keep breaking. And it's just a matter of time before my 200-pound butt ends up on the floor again. I was on one about a year ago, and it just broke, and down I went. And it's just lucky I didn't hit my chin on the bar going down. Like I could have bitten off my tongue. Like it could have been serious. So I'm sensing that it's going to break again soon. So we're looking for new bar stools. We did find one. We brought it home and went, oh no. So we took that back. And then what? Then I think nothing. Friday night, I went out to a movie with Alicia. We went to see Ballerina, which is like the next John Wick movie. So it was like 2 hours of just blood, guts, and murder, and popcorn. Oh yeah, and popcorn. So yeah, it was a night out. I left the house, so it was interesting. Oh, I'm on YouTube. Actually, Jennifer, am I larger than life? I'm sorry for that. Hey, Sheila Edna's in the house. Hello, my friend. Haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see your name. Who else have I been missing here? Sheila's in the house. You can't nap, Kathy. Well, I can. Yeah, it depends on the day. Sundays, if I'm ever going to nap, it's on a Sunday. Yeah. Hi, Kathy Jean. How are you? You right? Oh yeah, you had to go to a funeral. That's right, Kathy. I forgot you mentioned that. Yeah, until Tracy said, "Hey, are you getting your creativity on?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I'm not." But I watched part of it today, and our card may have been inspired by it. So here we go. Hey, Kim. Hello. Oh, you didn't get an email. Okay, now you should have had a few. I had Marilyn said that she got one email, but not the second, and I don't know. So it's there now. If you click on that link, oh, you didn't get one, Kim. Call Demo Support. They closed 7 minutes ago. Call them tomorrow. Marilyn, I hope you got in. Or contact them. They'll send you the link because I was watching it today. You just click on that link and you've got it on demand until the end of July. Yes. Hey, MJ. Hi, Susan and Sue. Hello. I bet you were busy, Sue, with your creative carnival. The carnival that you're in. That looked amazing as always. Can you find creativity now somewhere? What do you mean? Can you? You can. Inez, had you registered? If you registered, you use the link that they emailed you. If you didn't get a link emailed to you, call Demo Support tomorrow and they will send it to you. Hi, Donna. Linda from Minnesota. Hello. Hello. Chris Stones from Australia is in the house. Hello, my friend. Oh, Sandra, in Ontario, I'm sorry, you guys. It's too hot. That is just, no, you can't sleep at night. Oh, if you nap, I get it, Kathy. Hey, Jenny. Hello. Krista. Hello. Stacy. Hi. Oklahoma. I know that now, but yeah, if you had asked me, it would have taken me a minute to remember that. Hi, Sandy. Okay. Hey, just for you. Huh? Just for you, Stacy. I changed my nail color. All right, you guys, let's get on with stuff and things. So yeah, it was a good weekend and it was a whole lot of nothing. And more to say. Reno. So today they bumped things up a day. We didn't pass the electrical inspection. Not a big deal. There's a plug that's under my little makeup station, and I guess because it's not a meter from my sink, they just need a different plug or something's not to code. So they just have to come in and change that and then it'll pass. But then they bumped up the tile guy. So the tile guy came for our backsplash. So he's done phase 1. Tomorrow he'll be in just to finish phase 2. And then Thursday is paint and plumbing. And then that's it. That's all. Aside from, we had like some of the shades on our lights came broken. So the odd little thing, but like we're talking 98% done on Thursday. I slept in my bedroom last night. Yeah, I did. Pretty excited about that. If any of the 61 of you who are watching me are going like, what are you rambling on about? Renos. Been doing our house. I haven't slept in my bedroom in a couple of months. We've been sleeping in the bonus room with lovely black garbage bags taped to the windows, looking like trailer trash. We've got black garbage bags for curtains. Yeah, but we're back in the bedroom now. So soon we're going to have a shower. Hello, California. Hi, Wendy. Wanda. Hello. Sorry, I saw a W and went to Wendy. Oh, Linda, I use wafer all the time. I bought a seasonal rocker and it's just wrought with what? Oh, that's not okay. You know what? They've got a great return policy. I've had nothing but good things to say about them. Other than the chair, that was just a garbagey chair, but you get what you pay for, and it was a little bit cheaper, and now I know why. But then once they accidentally sent me the wrong thing, and I got to keep it, and that was a good $200 or $300 cabinet that I still use. Excuse me. But yeah, we've ordered a few things from there, and they've got a great return policy and all that stuff. So yeah, I don't have a problem with them per se, other than this one particular batch of stools was just garbage. But anyway, buyer beware. Yeah. But if you don't like it, you can just return it. No big deal. Thanks, Marcella. Okay, now we're going to get down to what's going on. If Tracy is handy with a link, our in-person extravaganza for October 4th is over 3/4 sold out. I keep saying that because I haven't actually talked to Tracy to say, hey, are we more than 3/4 sold out now? Or are there like 4 spots left? Where are we at, Tracy? Give us an update on that. We still don't know what we're using yet. We won't know that until we see the pre-ordery stuff in, I want to say end of July or end of August. I don't even know. And sometime we won't know for a while. So it's okay. It's all right. For those of you, I've just messaged everybody in my group who pre-ordered these little babies, and I do have 2 left. So I thought I'd just say, hey, anybody want these? These are the paper pumpkin add-on dies. So stinking cute. What is going on with my camera here? Whatever these 60 circle of season dies. Strawberry also doubles as an acorn. This says hello, a nice decorative circle, a leaf, a flower, and I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. Anyway, they coordinate with the June, July, and August paper pumpkin kits. The June kit, you can subscribe for that now. It's $36.75 plus tax for that, and it's strawberry like summer picnic theme with a cute decorative box. So you can register for that too. But I do have 2 of these. They're $16.50 plus tax and shipping. $20.75 for me to mail it to you, she said confidently, forgetting what she just did literally like 15 minutes ago. $20.75, I think it was. Yeah. So I have 2 left. If you want those, let me know. I'm heading to the mail tomorrow. Something tells me there was something else important. Nope. I think that's it. That's all. Let's get on with making some cards. I'll just mention, oh, where's my face? My face is gone. There's my face. I will mention there is still the buy one, get one half price promotion is going on right now, but thank you, Krista. But most of the sweets, the dies are out of stock. So when these promotions happen, you guys, you need to jump on early in the month because now the dies aren't back until July. And by then the promotion is over, but there are still items in the sweets are available buy one get one half price. So if you wanted the paper from one of the sweets, get this paper from another sweet at half price. The bundles, the dies may or may not be in. I mean, there's a lot of sweets that are in that offer, but anyway, a lot of the dies are out on the more popular ones. The flowers, I forget. Anyway, there's a bunch that's not available, but the promotion is going on for another week. How large is the circle die? Let me see. How big is that circle die? Gloria wants to know. Can we order those dies? Kathy? Yes, these die. Yeah, if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. Or do you want one of mine? I'll drop it off tomorrow. They're $16.50 plus tax. These ones? Okay, so that's circle die. Gloria. From edge to edge, it is 2 3/16. So let's call it 2 1/4. Let's go with 2 1/4. Yep. Hi, Kathy. Hello. Hey, Karen. Hi. Nice to see you. The dies can be ordered. Yeah. Do you want the code on that? The code, if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can order these. They are 167277. She said $16.50 plus tax and shipping in Canada. I don't know what it is in America. Okay. Let's make a card. So Creativity Now is on the weekend, as mentioned. Totally forgot about it. But I did watch the part of the replay, and I'll watch the rest later. But I knew, before I even watched any of it, I have seen many other demonstrators sharing the projects that were made during the event. And I knew right away. I'm like, well, that's going to be my card for Mystery Card Monday. And I'm just grabbing a bunch of stuff here to show you. This is a suite that is available in the September mini catalog. So demonstrators, if you didn't take Creativity Now, you couldn't have ordered this stuff. If you're like, oh my God, I have to have it. As a demonstrator, you can order it in August in the pre-order. customers can order it in September. Linda, I was thinking about it. I haven't decided yet. Honestly, Linda, I still haven't done, oh, thank you, Gloria, $12 plus tax in the US and shipping. I still haven't done my Notes and Totes class, and that's supposed to be on the 25th of July. I'm struggling right now to know if I'm doing that. I kind of want to get my house together, so I might bump that class back. So I don't have my head wrapped around that yet with the pairs. So I don't know yet, Linda. Stay tuned. I'm not sure, hon. I'm sorry. I can't commit at this point. Hi, Linda. Anyway, so let me just show you this suite of products. So this is what was used in Creativity Night. It's not what I'm using tonight. I'm using something similar. But this one, look at that. Well, who knew that I actually got the sticker sheet too? Huh, who knew? Peaceful Garden designer paper. And I got the stickers because there's a scrap book workshop that you can get with that. There's some glimmer paper. This stuff is gorgeous. It is in a bunch of blues. What have we got here? Blue, dark gray, and soft green. I think I might have shown this to you once upon a time. I'm showing, you can't get this yet, so why am I showing you? I don't know, why not? Oh, you get a lot. I thought you only got like one sheet of each, but I guess you get two. So, oh, that's like the new, oh, yeah. Gorgeous. Very pretty glimmer paper. So this is part of a suite you'll be able to order in August if you're a demonstrator, in September if you're a customer. These gems are flowers, hues of blue flowers. Very cool. And this, oh, there's an embossing folder. Did I show that? Where did it go? Nope, embossing folder. Some pretty ribbon. This will be great for Christmas. And then this is the stamp set. Peace on Earth. And the dies with some doves. So that's what they used for Creativity Now. It's not what I'm using. But I'll show you the card. Let me show you if I can find it. Here it is right here. Ta-da! Now, this is just a classic Mystery Card Monday layout. This is going to work with any paper and then any sentiment. And you don't even need to jazz it up. So I'm thinking masculine cards, heck yeah, use all that wood paper, use whatever you've got, and then whatever sentiment. So you could do happy birthday, thinking of you, with sympathy, anything along those lines. So I'm actually using some of the new stuff. Yeah, you are, Jennifer. Jennifer, is it, if people say black, you have to say white? Is that what it is? You really are a different duck when it comes to the popular. You usually are the opposite of what's the popular consensus. Why wouldn't you like that paper, that glimmer paper? It's divine. It's sparkly. You weirdo. I still love you though. Something under my nail though. But yeah, okay. Let's just have a moment. This might have taken me 2.5 hours yesterday. Had a moment. Party Planner, I think this one is called. Yeah, and this is after I filed them down. Like I had talons. I couldn't do anything, but anyway. I digress. This is the card we're making. It's just such a great layout. So let's just giddy up. Let's go because I have to make a few. It's already 7:19. I've done nothing but talk. Okay, so thank you for 67 of you. Oh, you just dislike glimmer paper. Well, okay. Did you like our old Dazzling Diamonds? Like, is there just something about glimmer that makes you twitchy? Okay, guys, giddy up. Let's go. The pieces, they're so minimal. We just need a card base, Mr. Pointer. 8.5 by 5.5. That's this one. Usual tools, of course. We're just using a layer. Where's my layer? Layer. 3 3/4 by 5. This one. Card base. And then we're using 3 strips of pattern paper. 3.5 long by 3/4 high. That's it. That's all. One of a kind. Definitely. We're all one of a kind, right? Okay. So this is some new product. So what am I using? I'm using some new product on my card. So the paper is from the one that I want to say Konsugi, but I'm going to look because I don't know if that's, first of all, here it is. Is that what it's called? It is called Kintsugi. Kintsugi. I don't know. I'm not big on my Japanese, but it's this beautiful paper that I was just playing with last week that I absolutely love. I don't have the bundle yet because guess what? The dies are out of stock. So even I got caught out on that. But this is the card I made last week with that paper. I absolutely love it. Okay, see, Shirley knows. Well, hello, Roxanne. Thanks for popping in. North Dakota, is that what ND is? I should know this, but I'm a geographic and abbreviation moron, so. Anyway, this is the kintsugi paper. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to keep it simple, and then we're going to see what I can come up with, because this is literally, you know, a 2-minute card. Let's see if I can get this in the field of vision. Yell at me if I'm not in the field of vision. We're going to start with our card base, and we're going to fold it in half, like so. Okay, like that. Almost done. Here's our layer, 3 3/4 by 5. This is optional. They didn't have this piece in on Creativity Now, but I just, and so you don't have to. Let's just look at it without. If we were just to put our papers down like this, that's fine. So this actually, maybe I'll make it like this. So it just goes to show you can keep it simple or you can step it up. So let's do it. We'll just keep it really, really simple. So this is perfect. If you're a beginner stamper, that's fine. All you need is some cardstock and some designer paper. The pattern can be the same. It can be all the same pattern. Whatever you've got. If you're just getting into stamping, you can use wrapping paper, use old cards, use whatever you've got. I ordered the kintsugi suite and I am really regretting that. You did order it and you regret it, Jennifer? Really? That's not what we like to hear. Regret. Or maybe you didn't order the kintsugi suite and you're regretting it, because this paper really is divine. All right, so beginners, this is all you need. Some paper, designer paper, and some ink. Now, I'm using, so that's the kintsugi paper. And I'm using a soon to be released. So next month, this is coming out. It's one of the new online exclusives, and it's called Label Me Grateful. You know, I love me a good font. Okay, right? And hello, I had to have this because I always like to send out cards that tell people that I appreciate them, because I do. And there are some great dies in here. So this is actually very similar to the Dove, whatever that was that they used for Creativity Now. And there are these sprigs that are just fantastic. So these are the dies that go with this. This will, I guess, work with these larger ones. But this is the sentiment I'm using for this. So what they were, I'm going to go, you ordered it. You're struggling with it. Okay, Jennifer, just start with the paper, honey. Just start with the paper. It's a lot. And I honestly, I didn't order that stamp set for that reason. I thought, what am I going to do with that stamp set? But now that I've got the paper, I think I can use it. What am I doing? I'm looking for that card. Where did I just put the card? So something like this, if you can use the paper and then just start with the cutouts. You don't even have to have the stamp set. But the stamp set, you know, the phrases will be great. But the paper is everything. So I think just play around with it. And hit Uncle Google. Uncle Google will help you with some alternates there. Okay, so back to the back to our layout. For Creativity Now, they were just for a little bit of interest. All you have to do is tear the paper. Now our paper is white on the inside, so we're going to tear it on the end. So we're going to tear it on this end, and we're going to tear it on this end, and then we're going to tear it on this end. Because it's white in the middle, whichever end you tear, you want to tear towards you if you want the white to show. So I want this to show white on this angle. So I'm going to tear towards me and down at an angle, and then the white will show. Okay. This one, I want to tear it this way, and I want the white to show, so I'm going to tear towards me. Then the white is going to show on this angle. And this one, I think I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to tear this part, this way, towards me. And then the white's going to show there. I'm going to rough it up a little bit. So you can take your scissors or your bone folder or whatever you want, and just kind of rough it up a bit, mangle it, just to stress it a bit. And if you tore it and the white isn't showing where you want to, you can either use the other side, or you can just tear it off in the other direction and just keep tearing it until you get it the way you want it. So like that. So you don't need, for this one, you don't even need to have any special dies or anything. We can just do a big old sentiment and maybe a bow or some couple little doodads, but you don't have to have die cuts. So this is perfect for a beginner stamper. You can find, you just do a thank you, a you're the best. Let's see if there's another, how about just with sympathy? Hang on, let me see what I've got here. We're thinking of you. These ones are big ones. So something like this or happy birthday. Maybe I'll save that one for the masculine. This one's a little, okay, that's kind of terrifyingly large. Too big. I'm not going to use that one. Okay. I have so many great sympathy ones. Just not right here. Grateful. I've rearranged everything, so now I don't know where anything is. Sent with love. Something like that. Sent with love. Special. Oh, okay. Well, if I did go to the, why don't I use this one? With the deepest sympathy. So this is from the Peace on Earth. So this one's not available yet, but it does have a good sympathy one. So let's just go with that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I heard they did, Linda, that they were having a class on that. Okay, so this one I'm going to do with deepest sympathy. Now, so we'll learn a few Tamara's tips as we go along. This, because it's a brand new stamp set, it's never been used, I need to season it, which means I need to get some of this glare, this gloss off it. So I'll generally just go like this on my desk or on my silicone mat or on my hand. You could use your Versamark, you could use your embossing buddy. Essentially, you just want to kind of get that shine off it. So I'll just kind of do it on my desk. I'm going to go in with Secret C. I could do Misty Moonlight is what this paper is, but I'll go in. I love this new in color, the Secret C. And I'm going to stamp right on the base. So for this one, I'm not even using that. I'm not even using the layer, just to show that you don't have to. So with deepest sympathy, and then you're just going to put the papers on in a way that pleases you. If you want a little bit of interest, what do? We add dimension and or texture. So because I don't even have a layer, why don't we pop some of these up on dimensionals? So I'll take my Take Your Pick tool and I'll pop up this one on a dimensionals and this one on dimensionals. This is a great layout for masculine cards. Craig tells me you're not allowed to use like a lot of bows or bling or stuff like that. So after I've done this one, I am going to do a masculine card with some of the texture or textiles. Whatever that textile paper is called. What's it called? Something textiles. And just with a happy birthday. So this, I'm just going to stagger it. So you've got a little bit of height. That's going to give it a little bit more interest just for some texture. And with sympathy, if you have die cuts, great. If you don't, that can be your card. We could throw in some bling. These are coming out in the online exclusive as well. It is part of the beautiful Charming Day. I think it's part of the Charming Day bundle. Ooh, what's that? Let me see what you got there, Tam. I made these using the Charming Day. It's a suite. I just cut these out and did a thank you from another stamp set that label me, whatever I said, label me grateful. Fuzzy cut that out. And I made like 20 of these to have ready to go. These are note cards. These are our faux glass embellishments. So love that bundle, but I digress. These I think are part of that bundle. So let me just go ahead and add some of those on. And maybe you want a little pop of color. Maybe you're going to use, are these strawberries? Are these the strawberry slush? What color are these? Do they not say? Don't say they're strawberry. Should I keep this tone on tone? What do you think? Yeah, maybe I should keep it tone on tone. So if I go, you know, I like my threes. 1, 2, 3. Could be like that. I could add a bow. Yeah, I really needed to cut my nails down more. I'm having some real struggles crafting right now because they're just so long. Oh my gosh. Okay, so look, you could just be done. It could just be, hey, with sympathy. All right, so maybe I should, let's just call that done, and then I'll just show you the other add-ons that you can do. I'm gonna use, I like to use my paper pumpkin, these little guys, little doodads. Where am I gonna put this? I kind of want them, where do I want you? I want them over here. I don't know why. Let's put them here. Berry Burst, Petal Pink, and Night of Navy. Thank you, Jennifer. You guys always have my back. Always. Okay, so let me show you a few more things, though. I can trim this down. All right, so go like that. Oh, we're glitching. I need a sip of water here. Okay. Yes, it does, Gloria. That's right. It matched the. This coordinates with the June paper pumpkin kit. Mm-hmm. They do have refills available, but they don't have the full kit on offer. So, yeah. All right. So here's the basic version. This one. So to step it up, I just added a layer, and I popped this up on dimensionals. This layer here. And then these I didn't pop up because if you have too many layers, it's going to bump up your postage. And then I put in the die cuts from the Label Me Grateful. So the nice thing about this is they do have 2 of the sprigs. So I could cut out like half the cutting or half the time. So I cut out a white one and one out of the Misty Moonlight. You Are So Appreciated is from the Label Me Grateful. That's coming out next month. The sprigs. And then let me show you a little trick on how I made this. So we've got the Misty Moonlight and White starter ribbon pack is in our annual catalog. So it comes like this, and they're smaller rolls than normal. They're only like a meter each or something like that. How much is it? There's 2 yards. Do they do it in yards? Quantity 2. How many are in here? 2 yards. So they're a yard each. Okay. So I love my baker twine. And then I thought, but I wanted it in the Misty Moonlight. So I took this. Now, here's another little hack. In order to kind of contain my ribbon, I like to just tie a ribbon around, same with my glue dots. I just tie a little bit of twine around my roll, and then it just kind of keeps it from running out of control. Okay. So what I did is I cut off 7, somewhere I had, here we go, 7 inches of this, 7 or 8 inches. So I cut this out, 7, 8 inches of this. That's what I usually use when I tie my bows. And I just snipped off a side of it. So if you're trying to go like this, and you're trying to pull off some of these fibers, it's like, oh, well, it's not going to pull off because it's sewn along this side. Just take your scissors and trim off that little edge where it's sewn. And then what's going to happen is you can fray it, and you can pull off all of these ribbons, like these little guys. It doesn't want to focus. That's fine. It doesn't have to focus. There we go. No, be like that. Okay. Anyway, so this is the half that I had done that with. Okay, and you can see I've pulling off a bunch more. And then this is what I use to tie my bow. So I'm just pulling off all these strands. And you could use this on a card like that, right? That's a neat effect too. And then I just tie my bow like I usually do. This is my bow tire. You can get something similar to this on Amazon. My dad had made these for me many years ago. And if you don't have long claws like me, you might be able to tie it easily. But this is a great way to get a small bow if your ribbon is too thick. Because again, the thick ribbon can bump up your postage. So here, this just looks like baker's twine of sorts, like the thickness wise. So that's a way that you can get a ribbon in the color that's not so thick. I mean, here, if you want to tie a bow, it's going to be a lot thicker, right? So there's my little hack there for that. But that just shows you what you can do here. One other thing you can do, let me just show you how to step this up one more. I should have cut another one. This wasn't what I was intending to do. So let's just say I want to do a, let's see, you're the best. Sure, let's do You're the Best. Again, this is from the Label Me Grateful. You're the best. So let me show you another way that you can just step it up a little bit. Again, I'm going to go in with my Secret C. And I'm going to stamp You're the Best. Like that. Now, I should have... Let me just cut another little chunk of my papers off. Who knows how many... If I'm actually going to make other cards tonight. I've gone rogue. I'm going rogue here. Let's see what I got. So, that, and what was the other one? This guy. This one. Okay, I'm going to do one more card, and I'm just going to show you how to snazz it up a little bit more, and then I can take pictures of it after. So it's going to be, what did I say, 3.5 wide? 3.5 by 3/4. So 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, and 3.5. Hey, Princess, another thing you can do with that paper, did you see that card? Somebody had made, using the kintsugi paper, the bowl, and put strawberries in it, right? The new dyes that we were just showing. So that's another thing you can do with that paper and or the staff set. Oh, I'm dropping things now. Okay, so let me just do this. 3/4 and 3/4. You can see how versatile this is. Like, you're just going to grab whatever paper floats your boat, and it's going to be awesome. So I want an embossing folder now. I'm going to see, I might, if I still have this one, I think it's retired. The eyelet, I might have pulled it. Oh, no, I don't. Look at this. Okay, wait. This is cool. Okay, this one, is it retired? I don't know if it's retired yet. I guess not, because here it is. It kind of matches this, right? Not kind of, it does. So I'm going to, now that I've stamped this, I'm going to run the whole thing through my embossing folder. And that's how we add, like how we step it up. We add texture and or dimension. So this is going to add texture. I'm just going to run it through my machine. What you could have done too is we could have taped the papers down and then run it all through together, but that's kind of overkill. But okay, all right. See, everybody's now deep into what is she doing? Because now I have fewer viewers or fewer comments. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my card base. You know what? Maybe we'll do a native or a misty moonlight base. Oh, as paper goes flying. Honestly. I'm really going rogue now. Colored card base. What? Okay, my comments. Somebody comment. I haven't had a comment in a while here. Okay. So make sure you're all with me. Okay, here we go. This. All right. Now, so here's what I just embossed. So let's pop that up on dimensionals. I really did plan to make more than just one, so let's see if I can make, I mean, technically, I guess I've made 3. All right, Marcel is still with us. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Now, I could actually do a layer behind this of Secret C just to really make this pop. So that could be a 4th version. Okay, I'm going to tear it. So let's tear it this way. Tear it this way. Tear it this way. Like that. Now I should use liquid glue to make sure this sticks down. Want to know what card base you will use with the textured notes? Textured. Oh, you're making me think, Inez. Want to know what card base you will use with the textured notes beige sheet? Well, I don't know. I guess I want to know that too, Inez. Okay. I just pull the colors out of the paper, so I might just use the basic beige. Okay, so you could go like this, like this, like this. Then you could bring in some die cuts, but you can see how it just adds the interest. Now you can't stamp very well if you've embossed it first. So you stamp it, then you run it through the embossing machine. And then I had another white. There he is. Do something like that. So you can see how it just gets a little bit snazzier as you go. All right, I'm going to just put liquid glue. So I've got my fine tip glue bottle. I got this from Amazon. Okay, I got 50 of them, but I gave them all away, except for 2. This is where I should use some of my 8 bottles of fine tip glue. But I can't control myself, and I'm too heavy-handed. I think I didn't put the lid on this. Now it's clogged. Oops. Okay, then we're just going to add. Like, when I find a layout like this, I get a little crazy because I can't craft fast enough because I want to try every different paper because it will work with literally any of the papers. Any of them. Okay. Okay, this one now I'll use that other this little guy that I made. He's so delicate. This one, I used fewer strands on this one than on my original one, so I'm just going to use a glue dot here. Like that. Oh, that's so cute. It's just so delicate. Just a few strands of that. And then I'll trim it down a bit. Add some bling. So cute and feathery. I'm going to have used all of these gems by the time I'm done. I think I'll be buying more of these. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, label me grateful. It's awesome. So there's that one. And then again, step it up one more. You just add another layer. So you could put the Secret C behind that. So you can see how you can go from basic, beginner, still a lovely card, step it up with one layer, step it up by embossing it, and then you can step it up a 4th time by putting a background on that. So it's 7:45. Let's try a masculine one. This is the paper I was thinking of using. Or there's also the wood grain in the, what is that wood grain one? It's the Country Woods, whatever this is. What is this? This one? Country Woods. Although the browns don't, oh well. I like the Textured Textiles one. Oh, and there's this new one we just got too. I think. Did I get it yet? Did I? Oh, here it is. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Look. This is another online exclusive. So this is another one. Need for Tweed. A need for tweed. Let's open this one. So this one is some more texture. Oh, texture realistic images. Oh, I just actually, they're making me a little bit itchy. So I was like, oh, this is just like an itchy sweater. Okay. So those are cute. Oh, yeah. I think I'm going to stick with this one. I'll make a quick masculine card for the fellas, a birthday. Let's see. These are the ones I want. They don't have to be. Am I the only one who like cuts a new piece every time and then you end up with all these scraps? Okay, so there's this baskety one. Do these go? No. This one, and this one, and this one. Let's just do these. Let's just not overthink it there, Bertram. Okay, so I'm gonna do, I said 3.5 by 3/4. So let's just go 3/4, 3.5. What's on the other side of this? Oh, well, there you go. Well, let's not overthink this. 3.5. Let's do the reverse side. And then this one. 3/4 of an inch. So 3/4 of an inch this way. And then 3.5. Okay, so that and that and that. Okay, so Inez wants to know what color base I'm going to use. I don't know. Let's get out my, so we've got this and this and this. What did I use? Oh, I took that card upstairs. I need a sip of water here. What do I got here? It's 7:48. That's right, Joy. Look at the big brain on you. That's right. Okay. Now, for masculine cards, so Craig says you can't do all the stuff and things, but I'm like, well, you could probably run it through the, oh, Keurig. That might be overkill on texture. We don't have a wood grain really anymore other than the birch. There's a birch embossing folder, but I think they killed off the wood grains. There's this time-worn one. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see if we got anything else. So this one is also more masculine. So, but I don't want it to be too crazy. That could really compete too much. Okay, let's not overthink. Let's find a card bait. Where did it go? It was here, and I moved it. There it is. Okay, what are we going to do? We could do pecan, maybe. That one would be fine, I think. This is the basic beige. I like that. And then I'm thinking we could just do a layer. Let's not overthink it. So let's do 3 3/4 by 5. What is going on with my 10:45? Yikes. Okay. Oh, good, Mary. Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great. Okay, what have I done here? Okay, that was. Obviously needed a new blade. Okay, so this one. So if you're ever wondering, like, is this going to look good with this embossing folder? What I do is I will take my layer, I'll pop it in the embossing folder, and then I'll put my layers on top and see how it looks. So is that going to look okay, or is it going to look overkill? I think it'll look okay. But for a masculine card, maybe you don't want anything else. Maybe you just want it to say happy birthday. I kind of want texture. I'm going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to just stamp happy birthday, she said. This one is a good masculine chonky happy birthday. Okay, and I'm going to do it in pecan pie, or I could do it in espresso. Might be a little heavy. What do you think? Espresso for the sentiment, or pecan, or ooh, pebbled path? Is that still a thing? Is that one still current? No, those ones are. What are they doing over here? No. I didn't even pull them. Huh? Go figure. Okay. Huh. Well, I guess I won't be doing that. Okay. Which one am I thinking? Which paper are you using, Bernice? This is from the text. This is from Woven Textures. She said, checking 3 times. I'm thinking pecan pie. Pecan, yeah, okay. Thanks, you guys. I kind of knew that in my head, but anyway. All right, so let's do this. And before I tape it down, I'm just going to kind of eyeball so that I kind of know where the sentiment is going to be. So if that was there, and there, and there, so the happy birthday is going to go in there. All right, so I have used this one before, but there we go. Okay, we're going to have to put that a little higher and lower. Okay, so around here, happy birthday. Like that. Hold it. Could have been a little bit more inky, but that's okay. Now I can tear the paper, so let's. It'll just show that. Oh, that was a terrible tear. Let's try that again. No, it just wants to go up and down. It doesn't want to go. Okay, so we can distress it. And what the heck, I'm going to run this through the embossing folder because I still have 7 minutes. Let's put this through. So this is the exposed brick. Is that one still? I guess it is, because I think I pulled all my other ones that were. I think exposed brick is still a thing. So I'm going to throw that through my embossing folder. Go through my emboss machine. Working things. All right, let's go like this. So there we go. I don't think that's too much at all. So look, okay, now I got blue bits everywhere. Okay, tomorrow I get my hair cut. Pretty excited. And I'm going to IKEA. I need bags. Their Ziploc bags are the best. And I need some drawer organizers for my new makeup station. Yeah. Stay tuned for my garage sale where I'm selling like everything that's not tied down, I tell you. If you live in Edmonton, you'll want to come to my garage sale. Right, so this is, totally crooked. Go here. And then I think I'll go here. Oh, that was not the right position. Oh well. Okay, well, I guess we're going. No. I was going to go this way. Go this one. I'm staggering them a bit. Like that. Now this one kind of calls for a linen bow, which I just happen to have a few of them tied. Oh, but I don't know if they're long enough. No, it needs to be longer. Here is my linen. Sure. Bow tire. Oh, there it is over here. What's the stamp set, Kathy? This one is called Pattern of Friendship. It's an online exclusive because it has a green dot. That's available now. Okay, but I lost my. There it is. This is good. I like this chunky one. It's good. And there are dies that go with it. Just don't ask me what they are, because I don't know. But there are dies that go with it. I just don't know where they are, or why they're not in the case. They might, sometimes if they're too big, they don't fit in the case. I'd have to do some research, but it's an online exclusive. 756, we're still good to go. Okay, I don't like what's going on here. They're winging out to the wrong side, so I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to go. Sound effects help. Sometimes you can get them to curl nicely. Like that. So thank you, Stampin' Up, for the card layout. Then I'm going to grab, there are so many different, oh, that's not even a good bow. There are so many embellishments that will go on this card nicely. Let me show you. Grab my bucket of tricks. See, this is another reason you got to go to IKEA to get these buckets. This is where I keep my embellishments. They're sturdy. I have a big one that even holds your like cut and emboss machine. Okay, so I have, there are these, are probably the ones I'm going to use. I just bought another pack. I've got like a bazillion of them. There are these. There are these that are very similar. Oh, these ones. Let's see what I got. I'm thinking the metallic, but let's just see. These ones are black, and they look like pecan and beige. I do like these, so let's just do these and call it done because it's 7:58. These are like my favorite. I've used more of these than I think any ever. They're just great. I love them. What are they called? They are called Neutrals Adhesive Back Sequins. And you should own them. I'm on like pack number 4. So glad they carried over. They're perfect. Look at that. Great for masculine card. Or for any card. Just slap down whatever sentiment you've got and boom. So there you go. We've got super basic with no layer, 1 layer, embossed layer, all the things. Like this one I could even add a layer, and I might go back in and put a layer of pecan pie in on that one. But are you going to have any Stampin' Up stuff? No, Mary. Nope. Just purely household stuff. Nope. The stuff I sell is always going to be BOGO, and it's always going to be virtual. It's just easier that way. All right, Jennifer, I won't sell them. No, they're keepers, most of the time. Hi, Marlene. Nice to see you. Hey, Tammy. Hi. Jenny's in the house. Okay, so I think I answered all the questions there. 7:59. There you go. So I'm going to take pictures of these in a minute, and then I'm going to post them. If you make this layout, and you should, come on. Like, why would you not use this layout? I would love for you to take a picture of it and post it in the comments underneath mine. Very glary this evening. What's going on here? It's too glary. Yeah, I think so. Hey, it's a keeper. It's a keeper. So Stampin' Up, you get credit for the layout on that one, but make it your own. Just jazz it up. Keep it simple, whatever you need to do, and have some fun with it. So that's it. That's all. Anything else? I don't think. Oh, my club. Hey, before you run away, it is 8 o'clock, but let me just say my club is open. My club is open to anybody in Canada. It's a purchasing club. If you want information on it, I've had people already start in June. Some people are starting in July. Some people are starting in August. $30 a month is gets you into the club. Spend as much or as little as you want, as long as it's $30 or more, you're in the club. We've got a really good Facebook group and a community that's just going to get stronger and stronger the more people who are in it. yeah, so if you're interested in the information on that, it will be, but I will do a physical newsletter at some point, maybe this week. I haven't done one in quite a few weeks because I didn't want to. Anyway, let me know if you're interested on that, and have yourself a fantastic week. I'll be back here Friday morning for coffee break at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. I hope to see you then. Have a fabulous week, you guys. Stay amazing.